EA Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Check.
Okay. So, just back. It's been months since I've been in this dynasty. Before we left, it was the death penalty installed, which is still going on. I think 24 scholarships remaining. No scholarships. Oh. How many total targets do we have? Schedule 32. I think I have it where we're doing 10 scholarships. I'm rusty. I don't remember what the hell is going on from the death penalty, because we previously went and won multiple national championships, but there was some shenanigans going on, players being paid, and lots of bad behavior by the school. So the death penalty was instituted, and we knocked it down to only 10 scholarships per year. And most likely at the end of the season, I'm going to get fired because the difficulty's up, and there's no way we're going to really win these games. We kicked it down. We used to be in the Pac 16, and now we're back into the Mountain West. This is the start of the new year. And we are lowly California State. As you can see, so when I actually did the death penalty, I didn't do it right. I was supposed to... There's a better way to do it than I did it. What was meant to happen is I needed to change everyone to punter, I think. And then it would auto cut everyone and filled the spots more correctly. I actually went by in hand and set everyone's stats down to be a 40 overall, which in hindsight is a million times more difficult because you can see we got all these 40s on the team. And I don't know. I screwed up the death penalty in general because now it's basically impossible to win, and that's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to, to have it be a challenge, and now it's really a challenge. And these are our newest recruits. You can see these are true freshmen that are starting at, 58 overall, what have you. Everyone's a 40, so the D just gets shredded. We'll see in a minute. I doubt we'll even play through the entire game. It'll probably get simmed out at half or sooner, depending on how it goes. And we do have difficult sliders on as well. I'm not going to go through all those right this second. So really, I'm just trying to get through this season so I can get fired at the end of it, which I think is going to happen because we simmed out basically a defeated season last year. And yeah, you can see we're at 41 overall. This is not going to go well. I do run the offense and defense of whatever the coordinators want to run too in this dynasty, which has been kind of fun because you never know what playbook you're going to be running. But don't expect much here because it's more or less just a disaster. Yeah, you see we averaged 7 points. That was the first game. But look at our defense. We're allowing 611 total yards, which is last. And 66 points a game is how we got tore up in game one.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports.
So this is interesting to do, too, because, I mean,
pregame show presented by Nissan.
If anybody had stopped by and watched before, we did go to, like, 3 straight national championships before this, but I wish I don't know whether it was possible or not to set it so you can't be fired as a coach. I wish I would have done that in hindsight, or just done the death penalty properly, where you change everyone to punter and then it fills out the positions with walk-ons. We didn't do that. Oh, hey, Bucks. How's it been, bro? Yeah, finally back. I've been having a bunch of shit going on and just didn't have time to stream, but I'm hoping to get some a couple times a week now. Oh, God. I mean, I guess we kick. It doesn't matter. This is going to be a shit pushed in scenario.
Floyd is on the field to kick this one off, and everyone in the stadium is ready for this game.
Oh, really rusty here as well.
From his own goal line, he's out to the 30.
Oh, no. He's going to take it to the house.
Across midfield.
Ugh.
Here he goes. To the 10.
Well, that was quick.
And they're going to bring this one all the way back. Touchdown. That was some play by the special teams.
Well, it's bad. These aren't going to be that fun for a minute because it's basically just going to be defeated season here. I'm wondering if I should just sim this one out and just get it over with, you know what I mean? But
they line up to kick this one away.
We'll mess around a bit.
He's to the 20.
Oh, look at the move.
At the 24.
load option.
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Get upfield, you big fuck.
He makes it to the 25-yard line.
2 yards. It's decent. Let's just come out big and try and eke out a couple.
From their own 25-yard line. It's second down. They line up in the jumbo set.
We got this Schneid at quarterback. Oh my God.
Pick up of a yard for the tailback.
Yeah, there's not much room there for the ball carrier. The safety did a nice job of stepping up from the secondary and made a good stop before he could get many yards.
I don't even know what to do here for 8. Maybe a screen.
From their own 26-yard line. It's third down.
Get upfield.
Throws it in a hurry. Tackle made
Man,
at
we
the
almost
30-yard
had it.
line. And that was a really well-played series by the defense.
He's so slow. God.
Sanders, the return man. He punts it away, and there's no hang time on this
Oh, what a
one.
good punt, though.
Might
It's the
not have
bright
been
spot of our whole
prettiest kick,
squad.
but all you care about is the end result. This is a good one.
This should be quick. Jesus.
They're set to go for another round. UNLV is up a score. They'll bring him down right around the 32-yard line.
Well, the quarterback's able to find a soft spot in the defense, and he threw an accurate ball for a solid pickup.
Oh, no.
Fires quick. He catches another. And he hits
So we
it
need
hard.
gang tackling or they're going to take it to the house.
Quarterback's best friend is a receiver he can count on to catch the ball every time he drops back to pass.
And he's level at the 43.
They're averaging just 10 a game. 10 a rush. I mean,
Gets it out quickly. And he's
Somebody
tackled
make
at
a
about
tackle.
the 39-yard line. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
we're going to get this switch on.
Gets
Oh,
it out
no.
to his receiver in a hurry.
Oh, no.
He's got an opening. Touchdown, UNLV.
There's still so much time.
And he adds the extra point. So a 5-play, 83-yard drive.
It's not good. I mean,
Brad, how about the
I'm just looking to get maybe a first down would be great.
Plenty of time to be able to read the defense and make the right
I
play.
should
So our
take a
score,
knee there.
14-0. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line.
If we can put together one drive, that would be amazing. But
It was a quick 3 and out.
Not
on
gonna
their
hold my
last
breath.
possession.
They've been beaten soundly on both sides of the ball, and we haven't even gotten to the second quarter.
oh, get a field.
Pitches it. He's got the corner.
Phew, that was
Takes
so
it right
risky.
side for a good gain.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
I was trying to triple option
Second down
back the
and
other
7.
way,
Ball on
I
the
guess.
21-yard line.
See if we can make a good read here. Get a field, Schneid. That's a first down.
29.
Hey.
Dual threat guy. This guy can hurt you in the air or on the ground.
I think we scored in the sim. I think I simmed it out at a point because we were losing like, I don't know, 40-0 before the half. See if we can make this quick pass happen.
From their own 29-yard line. It's first down.
Who am I looking at? Starks? I don't have none of it.
Starks was the intended receiver.
Now we're in hot water.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Shit. All right, at least they're playing off. Just stay in the block.
Throws quick to the receiver and it falls incomplete.
This quarterback
Bad
has gotta
read,
do a
bad
better job
timing.
of looking off defenders and allow his covered receivers some room to improvise and get free.
3rd down, 10 yards to go.
We can get a decent look on
Ball
the
on their own
seam,
29.
on a seam somewhere. It looks like they're just totally ready for it. Just flop it. Nothing. Maybe a. Oh no! He dropped it.
Incomplete.
You
So to stop there,
sucker.
3rd and long, and that's going to bring up a punting situation.
Yeah, they just couldn't connect on the pass.
Hey, it's driving
there.
skate.
That was a very good
What's
stand
good,
by his
homie?
defense.
Daly is the punter. It's away. Short punt.
Oh, another great punt. Oh, don't take it to the
Sanders
house.
takes it to 21. Heading for the corner. Brought down by the
Yeah.
kicker. He showed a good burst there.
Doing good, man. Haven't been streaming in quite a few months here, and just getting back at it a little bit today. We
Last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through
left
the air.
this dynasty
They
at
wanted
the
to
death
go back to
penalty
that same
phase,
strategy, or
and
they started a little bit more on their ground game.
trying to get it back going again now. Basically, after multiple national championships. Oh my God.
He's at the 40. Inside the
There was
30.
some
Down he goes. Right around the
shenanigans
40.
going on with the team, so we had
Run.
There was a lot of running room there. This
everyone
defense
get
made
cut
nightmares tonight about this
and
running back.
limited scholarships, and now the team is basically a 40 overall. It's kind of it's kind of why we quit playing in the first place. But we also have on
Nice play to set up first
super
and goal.
tough sliders on.
Get to the
It's like
quarterback in time.
modified
That's
black
one of the things that
sliders,
can
so
happen
it's
if a defense
really,
brings
really tough.
Extra guys to rush to quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
Oh, that was good coming up with the
Nice
safety.
run, and he's brought down. Williams picks up about 4 yards on the play.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
I'm in LA, so I end up rooting for SC, really. I'm not a big Chip Kelly fan, so I haven't been, over the last couple of years, I really didn't pay any attention to UCLA.
Was the intended receiver on the
But I mostly root for SC and then the Colorado Buffaloes, too, because I spent quite a bit of time in
It's 3rd and
Colorado.
goal, and they're about 4 yards out.
Oh, no!
They can't bring him down, and he's in. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way.
Be warned, if you end up in the Discord, it's like 4chan up in there.
And he tacks on the extra point. A 5-play, 55-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
No, USC, University of Southern California.
On that drive, I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because
I live maybe less than 5 miles from the campus.
21-0. He sends this one deep. He's to the 20.
Oh, let's get a run. Get your arm out. Can't tackle him. Let's go.
At about the 37-yard line. UNLV's defense really came to play early in this football game.
Well, they've done a good job here early, but you know eventually this offense is going to start clicking. Let's see if this defense can sustain this for the rest of the game.
I don't know about that Herb Street. I don't like any of these. Screen?
It's not
Maybe go
quite
screen?
a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one.
Oh, at least we got the ball out of their hand.
The quarterback forced
Jeez.
that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Man, Smash used to be
Ball on the 37.
one of our money plays. Oh, that's not good.
Tries to thread the needle. It's picked off.
Oh, he's going to run it back.
Got an opening.
Man.
Around the 18-yard line.
Brad, I'm going to put that.
Yeah, it would have been nice. So it would have been nice if they had the backward compatible on Xbox One. I think the reason they didn't was because they had to cease sale of the game altogether once the court case got resolved. Because they were in violation of the NCAA agreements by selling it at all.
From the 18-yard line. First down.
Which I know some of that's been worked out now. They said that they're going to work on a new version of the game, but it remains to be seen how that's all going to work out.
And he's taken down around the 5-yard line.
Call it a gain of 13 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
But yeah, a remaster of this, oh, that's the dream.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield.
Because I have little faith that EA will do right by the new game. I don't know if you've seen any of the kind of new Madden clips, but it looks a little ridiculous. Like kicking the ball all over the field, 11 pancakes at the snap, all sorts of nonsense.
Wow. Complete dominance so far on both sides of the football. For one side, I have a feeling this game is going to feel a lot longer than 60 minutes.
UNLV.
Yeah, I really hope that. So the hope is that they'll actually set up a whole nother team for it aside from the Madden guys, and that those guys will be hungry to make a good game, because that's kind of what it always used to be back in the day. Is Madden was always doing their thing and kind of lazy about it, and the NCAA crew was like, they were more football heads, and they would consistently put out a better game every year. So I feel like there is a chance that something like that happens, where they get somebody competent in there whose job isn't as cushy as the Madden job.
If you're in the negative in the turnover department, your chances of winning decrease exponentially.
Oh, get some.
Throws incomplete, intended for his wide out.
The
Ball
schneid.
just sailed on him, and he knows it. He'll get it next time.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's just, yeah, I was looking at Madden 22 clips on TikTok, and it just really looked broken.
He's going to try and scramble.
There was nothing.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think
All right,
they've got him with some happy feet.
We might have to
Appears
send
be
this
a
out
bit
soon.
rattled.
This is not.
Third and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 17.
The bitches, I think I get fired after this year. I don't want to get fired.
Got his man. Can't tack on any yardage. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Well, the defense decided to sit back and zone. And anytime you're a quarterback and you see zone, you want to get rid of the ball quickly.
So,
when it is open on that slant route.
essentially, we had
The defense does it
quite a bit of role-playing going on. Like,
making the tackle.
we all had little backstories going on about all the players, and I went through and we won like
He's out of bounds.
back-to-back national championships. I think I had like 5 national championships in 7 years, maybe. And then we decided what had happened with the team is that there was indiscretions, players being paid, and also other NCAA violations at a massive scale. So we had to cut the entire team and limit the scholarships to 10 scholarships a year.
That's just a great call by the coordinator there.
And I actually did it wrong, where I was supposed to change everyone to punter So then it would have automatically added everyone as a walk-on at every position. But I screwed it up, and so I had to hand set everyone to 40 overall. So now it's like ultra hard, where the team is like a 40 overall because it didn't even get walk-ons, which basically makes it impossible to win. So I might end up just simming this season out here, so we can see what happens with the next year. Oh, if we can get one stand on D, that's big. I'll take a field goal all day.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Oh, shoot. What am I doing here? So much for the stand.
You hate to say that a game is over so early, but unless they make some incredible
Yeah, so
changes,
somehow I don't get fired.
I just don't see how they can come
I'll
back.
do one more year. Oh, and we kicked it down a division because I set up 16-team super conferences, and we were in the Pac-12, and I kicked the school down to the Mountain West as well. And we were going to do one more year of only 10 scholarships, but I'm pretty sure they're going to fire me after this one.
To kick this one away.
Kirk deep to return.
Kirk fields it at the 2. He's to the 20.
Let's go. I like the good kick returns by Ken Kirk.
No matter how much people want to talk about points and offense, I still think that the best offense is a great defense.
2-minute drill.
It makes it pretty easy on your own offense to go out there and win the game.
I guess not really. It's
They still have
first
time
quarter.
to put up a
Feels
few
like it should be
scores. The
halftime.
question is,
Jesus.
will it be enough, and can their defense make enough stops for it to matter?
Oh,
And that one's
what a
incomplete.
bad throw.
That was textbook coverage by the defense. That's exactly what you want to do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always happen.
From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know it was on the auto boot.
That was clearly a poor read on somebody's part. And the
This
bad
Navy
news is
playbook.
there was no defender around. If the pass was anywhere near him, it could have gone for a big play.
All right, they're playing off at least. Oh,
He can't get away from the pressure.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 9.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Daly is waiting for the snap. Sanders fields it at the 42. He's at the 40. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line. Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
UNLV comes to the line in complete control in this game. Brought down around the 16-yard line.
Saunders with the tackle at the 16-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Check three, check three, check three. Damn! You wait.
Throws it. Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games get real ugly until the second half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. But man, we're still here in the first half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
I think that's all she wrote. Oh, God. So, I mean, if I thought I had a chance. Oh, it's 80-3. That's not good. 90-3. Oh, come on. 100, is that a new NCAA record?
Kirk, do they start
Jeez.
wondering, hey, are we going to have trouble with our star player after the struggles he had today?
Well, I think the coaching staff's got to be happy that this team is able to win the football game and overcome the fact that their star player.
So I am going to sim through this because there's no point.
The game plan because their star didn't deliver. I think that would be a big mistake.
That's not good. $111-3. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to beat any of these teams. Meatball Parmesan. We had a conference player of the week. What? Scholarship offered. So this is the Lobos, yeah. No scholarships. How do I know how many scholarships I have? Points for scholarships. Filter by. filter by interest. Alright, he's not coming. Let's just pull him. He's from Cali. I wonder if we can make up some of this. All right. Well, I thought there's a way to see no scholarship, or how many are on the board, I guess. 31, and there's 22. So it should mean we have a couple more to give. The question is, are these really the guys we want to offer? I mean, any of them are better than what we have, but so 22 don't have, 31 total, which means I've given out 9, right? So I have one more. Who's the best of the interested? This guy, Carol. Or if it's a waste, though. Carol. Well, whatever. Let's do it. Okay. I was hoping to get an auto commit. $24 remaining. How many scholarships do they give you right off the bat? 30? I don't even remember. Well, I guess I'll figure it out sooner or later. And if you just got here, we really... The team is so bad, we really don't have a chance to win. So I'm going to sim through. A bunch of this. We can look at the team and the sliders real quick. So, as you can see, it's really bad. just 40 overalls everywhere. It's not a field like worst of the worst. I think the whole squad's like a 40 overall. I'll show you guys the sliders real quick we're working with too. So everything's on Heisman, 9-minute quarters. I guess we could go to 8 on the quarters. I was like a 9. I think we had it on 9 previously because it gave the most realistic real-world stats. Like you averaged about the same amount of plays on offense and defense as you would in a real-life game. Here's all the generic sliders. And then, as far as the custom AI, it's set to like ultra hardcore, but we really played in the previous seasons. Really played around with a lot of these numbers to find which was the most realistic and biggest challenge. And I'm pretty happy with where this landed. Obviously, you don't get to see it with this 40 overall team that I got going on because they're just terrible. But these settings, even with a powerhouse, seem to be a good. Oh yeah, here's the CPU settings, vice versa. So you beef them up because if you've played on Heisman, the CPU never can run the ball against you no matter what. So that's why you boost their running back ability, you boost their run blocking ability, you boost their pass coverage, just so they're not absolute trash running around. I mean, a lot of guys just throw it on Heisman and they're like, oh, it's the hardest. It's not the hardest. This is the hardest. Well, I should say, if you just maxed out all the CPU to 100, I guess technically that would be the hardest, but then it would feel a lot less realistic, where this seems to be a good challenge. Who's ready to visit? Man, this week 15 is going to be open all day. I guess really you could. I always just tend to schedule for as late in the season as possible. I maybe put out one too many scholarships there. I was supposed to have 10. I kind of want to try it, but we're just going to lose so bad. Oh, Schneid's got 84 speed. It's kind of nasty as a true freshman. We're just going to send through as many as we can here. Yeah, 14 to 55. If I was playing it, it would have been like, 90 to 0. I kind of just want to send multiple weeks here maybe, but I still want to pay a bit of attention to the recruiting. How about a date? Oh, we got to commit. Hey. I think you get 30 scholarships from the jump. I'm not sure. Battle. In the battle. Let's sort this. Let's try and just get these guys signed in. This guy's not coming. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Still feel like maybe we're in this. In this, maybe. I don't know, though. To 52. We will be defeated again. 2 straight years without a win. That's a little rough. We'll just say that the head coach has been banned for attending games as well as part of the death penalty. Since he was complicit in all the negative and illegal behavior. Now we're battling. Okay. 0-5. And no one has a Week 15 game is why. That might be something to consider as far as always trying to schedule a Week 15 game so you get a recruiting edge. I don't know, though. I don't know how big of an edge, how worth that it really is. Oh, this guy locked this out later. Oh, can't we break this, though? Within the cutoff, I guess. Let's get through it. Oh god, they're like 84 overall. It's gonna be a whipping. What's the NCAA record for most points in a game? 115? I think. I don't know. What's 222? Locked out. Good thing we know how to open the door. So opening the door is usually we just send an Escalade. Even in the face of the death penalty, the negative behavior continues. Just saying. Like, let's not pretend that everyone isn't getting Escalades in the NCAA, because it's definitely a thing. $222 in 1916? What? I thought it was like 115 by one of the Texas squads. 222 for real? Who was it? Periwinkle Academy versus Oxford Nard. Maybe I should ban the use of the opening the doors too, because that is like, I don't know. To me, that seems like illegal behavior, because if a kid doesn't want to come to your school, and all of a sudden you have some sort of interaction with him where he's back in the top 2 now, what happened in that interaction? Yeah, we're gonna not do that, because that seems legit. Stall complimentary. Yeah, he's not coming. Is this CPU freaking adding players to the board? They shouldn't be. Off, yeah. Okay. It seemed like they were being added somehow. So I pulled off quite a bit. It still said like 30 targets or whatever. Oh, bye. Next week. Thank God we can't lose that one. Georgia Tech Engineers and the Cumberland College Bulldogs. Oh, it's now part of Bobby Dodd, huh? I wonder where Cumberland College is. I'm going to see what it says the record is in here. do this recruiting real quick, y'all. Where are records? It's under NCAA records. Oh, Jay Thurman, that run was so nasty. It was back when we were unstoppable. Oh, so that game that I just simmed and lost, they consider that to be the record at 111. Jesus. What's up, Numeric Binky? We're just... essentially, we instituted the death penalty against this squad, which means everyone got cut. The team's a 40 overall now. I have really hardcore, difficult sliders on. So, more or less, it's impossible to win at this point, and I'm just simming through. I think I'm going to get fired at the end of this year. I'll show you guys the kind of the history of what happened to the team too after this week advances. So I'm just still doing the recruiting just in case I don't get fired. I have restrictions on the recruiting too, where I'm only, because of the death penalty, giving out 10 scholarships and not using some of the coaching tools available. Like, I'm not doing the open the door because, let's be honest, how are you opening that door? There's some illicit, illegal behavior going on if the kid is not in your top 2, and then all of a sudden you have an interaction with him and he's back in your top 2. So, really, I'm just trying to get this simmed through so I can get fired and then see who... If they don't fire me, I'm going to be really, really surprised. Oh, nice. We got a commit. Nice. Very nice. Let's sort this real quick. Sort it. I mean, maybe. I think the points are maybe better spent just trying to max these guys out though, at this point. Here, yeah, I'll show you the history. Where do I see that? Just coach stats or something, I think. Coach info? No. Curtis Slade. Yeah, we're losing now that all the... Oof. Okay. So this is how it kind of started. And ended up tweaking the sliders progressively to make it harder and harder and harder. And then won 4 natties in a row. And then instituted the death penalty where we lost every game last year and we're still defeated. I'd actually get in there and try and play it, but it's just not possible. The team's like a 40-something overall, and you can't do anything. I accidentally made it way harder than I should have because I didn't do the death penalty properly. I said before, you're supposed to basically set every position to punter, and then it'll auto add walk-ons. But I screwed it up, and then I missed the opportunity to do that, and then I hand changed everyone to a 40 overall. So it's basically impossible now to do anything on the field. They score like I've tried to run a couple games this year and last year, and you go down about 40-0 in the first quarter, and then I just been simming out. So now I'm just straight simming it. I have a feeling they're just going to fire me at the end of this year. SMU. They're the only other team. They're the real death penalty team, if you guys didn't know. Where when Eric Dickerson was going there, he pulled up in like a solid gold Camaro. I think Texas A&M actually gave him that Camaro though. But they got busted with players on the payroll. It was because some like unbalanced steroid junkie guy ended up getting demoted, and he freaked out and narked everyone out. But they had already been warned multiple times for NCAA violations. And so it ended up being kind of like a last straw scenario where then they booted them. Because SMU, Texas, A&M, they all used to be in the same conference back in the day. What up, Solar Chris? Doing well, man. Just trying to sim through this disaster of a season to see what the next year brings. We can take an overall look at the squad real quick. Pretty dismal. That's the best player on our team is Danny Schneid. It just gets worse from there. Oh, Hawkins actually went up a point, huh? But it's just a lot of 40 overall. The team is like a 40 overall. Overall. So, and we have the ultra hardcore sliders on too, so it makes it basically impossible to win. So, I actually gave up trying to user win a game, and so we're just trying to sim through now. Doing a little bit of recruiting. Have recruiting restrictions on because of the death penalty, so only giving out 10 scholarships, not using all the coaching tools. What do you need help with, homie? Oh, we didn't even score there. That's not good. How's the sound too in the stream? Because I just reset it up. Is like my voice to the game volume seem okay and everything? All right, sweet. Start of the Texas Dynasty. Have 4 corners. I'm thinking of redshirting 1, a 78 freshman. I'm not sure if I should redshirt. I do have 6 safeties. Well, we got a couple commits. Only have 4 corners. I'm thinking of redshirting 1. Yeah, you can definitely slide a safety down to take his place. I would say though, the main thing to think about in that situation is whether or not it's worth playing an upperclassman over that 78 overall freshman, because sometimes the freshman will get frustrated and want to transfer if that's what I mean. So is it worth not playing that freshman in the nickel, say, since he's so high overall, and just start getting him on the field and getting him out there making plays, versus, I know the initial thought is obviously, hey, he's got great potential, I assured him he's going to be then an 80 overall starting the year after, but if you're playing on a difficulty where you're going to win a lot of games, your recruiting is going to go excellent anyways. Like, if you're not doing self-imposed restrictions on recruiting and so on and so forth, and you're just doing vanilla recruiting and vanilla difficulty, like if you just got it on regular Heisman and you're just going to fully recruit with no restrictions, then your recruiting is going to go so well that you're never going to be hurting for a corner where that guy's where that redshirting's gonna pay off, if that makes sense. Where you're gonna get another high 70 overall freshman in the next year and the year after that as well. So with that in mind, sometimes it's better to just play him unless you're clearly at a deficit in the position where, or you're just so overloaded where, you have already, 99 overall seniors, or juniors, say, and like if you have a whole upperclassman corner class and they're all in, high overalls, and he's not going to see playing time on the field. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. If there's a chance where he's going to see playing time, I feel like it's better to play him if you're just playing vanilla, with vanilla recruiting, vanilla difficulty. If he's going to see playing time, put him on the field. If your other 4 corners ahead of him are good enough where he's not going to even see the field, then shirt him. All right, no new ready for visits, huh? Yeah, see, and what year is that 81? Oh, he's a junior as well. Yeah, so in my opinion, that 81 should be your 4, and you should play that freshman in the nickel. No, this isn't happening. Oh, he's committed. This is done too. These are all done. Maybe here. Let's try and play catch up on these. No scholarships, 10. How many targets? 22. Okay. So we still have as many scholarships out. 3, 4, 5. So I should only have 5 other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, so I have 1 too many, but that's okay. Texas has no center. Yeah, sometimes the AI will end up with funny. They won't field their positions properly. God, another just stanky loss. Oh, you're saying you're Texas. I see. If you have that many safeties too, maybe run that 3-3-5 or what's that other D where you have more safeties on, and so you can take advantage of that. There's that other defensive set. Jeez, I'm drawing on the blank on the formation name. It's like not the 3-3-5, but the it's basically you have another you have more safeties on the field than most of your sets, where one of them comes down as almost like a tweener linebacker. It's definitely a fun defensive set to run if you have a lot of safeties. Yeah, the 4-2-5, that's it. We battling. Only a couple more weeks here. Let's look at the team leads. Max these. Yeah, advance. Oh, this year or last year they ran a 4-2-5? I just heard that Texas basketball just moved into the SEC. That's not football too, though, right? I heard Oklahoma and Texas just moved into the SEC for basketball today. I heard that, but I didn't think it was for football as well, unless it is. Yep, it is for football too. Or no, only basketball. Because I know the main goal is to turn. They want to do 16-team super conferences for like North, South, East, West. So it'd be like the Pac-16, ACC would have 16, Big Ten would have 16, and the SEC would have 16. For football, I mean, they want to do this, but I thought that was still a couple years out. And then they're even going to make some of the secondary squads or secondary conferences 16 as well, I think. Like, they're going to beef up CUSA and some of these other smaller conferences to be bigger. Which is going to be great because as of now, you have to go to the SEC if you're a top prospect. But it'll up the competition and it'll just be much cooler when there's, these big conferences that have all the comp in that part of the nation. All right, bro. You can come for the Lobos. Everyone's coming to this Lobo game where we get blown out. The moment of truth is almost on us here. Oh my God, 0 to 59. Your game just froze. Are you on PlayStation or Xbox? Man, if I do get fired, hopefully I'll be able to come back around, get back to Cal State. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's where we should be. Oh, the face of the franchise thing. Yeah, I gave up on Madden years ago, which is such a shame. I used to be such a huge fan. I used to play a lot of Madden, but I stopped after, forget which year, maybe 3 or 4 years ago I quit playing it, and I gotta say I don't miss it. Not from what they had turned it into. Randy went up, huh? Jeez. What is this? 2 block shedding? Give him that. We lost every game. Shit. Man, if I could have just got some walk-ons, I'd have a chance to win, but I'm going to do it with the 40 overall. Well, I do want to check out if any teams should move up into bigger conferences at the end of the year, too. I have been kind of... Oh, nice. I have been promoting and demoting as stuff goes. So how did the season wrap here? Mountain West, Colorado State. Mountain West looks pretty solid now. Looks 10 teams. No one looks like they're overperforming necessarily. So yeah, 16 teams in the Pac-12. And there has been some movement within here. Boise State coming in. And then there has been some other movement. Washington's been strong. I forget. Oh, Fresno is who I replaced us with, and San Diego State, which they're at the bottom, but that looks decent. I mean, the 84 and 80, 86, 82. It's kind of right in there with the rest of them. Ish. SEC, I think the only additions were... Oh, Florida Atlantic ended up being in there because they were playing crazy. They were like going undefeated every year. So I threw them in there. It looks like they're still hanging. And then UCF is the other addition, which they're pretty high overall too. They had crummy defense, but right in the middle of the pack. So. What up, SD? How you been, man? Sunbelt. Oh, Sunbelt only has 7 total. It looks like this is where they all belong. South Bama, 9-3. How'd they go 9-3 and end up in 4th place? How does that work? Oh, because they were 3-3 in conference. ACC. Additions to ACC. Ooh, Louisville does not look good. I think West Virginia was an addition into. West Virginia and Louisville looking kind of soft. Oh, and Appalachia State's in there. They're holding their own. Duke is looking soft too. Pac-10, B-10, ACC Alliance. I'm not sure I know what that is. I've been good, SD. I've been busy. That's why I haven't been streaming. I've started new work and been working on a bunch of other side projects and stuff, but I'm hoping I'll be able to get a couple games or a couple sessions in on the weekends now. Army is still just dominating in the American. Old Dominion. Old Dominion's in Virginia, I believe. Looks like they're not great either. It's like all these squads are decent. Big 12. Oh, I did shuffle these around to give the Big 12 12 teams again. No, there's a Pac-10 ACC alliance. I mean, what do you mean alliance? They're so I'm confused because they're on different sides of the country. So I mean, really. I feel like Texas and OU should just be over in the SEC, but I guess that's okay for the Big 12. Well, Cincinnati was another one I moved to Big 10. And Iowa State. They're holding their own too. Yeah, it sounds complicated, especially you'd have to type it all out. I'll definitely check into it though. That sounds interesting. Oh, CUSA has 12, huh? USF, Memphis. They're all kind of dumpy. Oh, who's this with the 95 offense? Georgia Southern? Okay. I don't know if that's going to last. Notre Dame. This all looks correct. Alright, I don't know if any division shuffling needs to happen here. I think we're good. Oh, so the Big 12, I feel like, is going to be dissolved at a point, unless that becomes. That's what I was saying. So like they are plotting out these 16-team super conferences, and I don't know if the Big 12 is going to survive that. Like, I think it's going to be CUSA, American, Mountain West, and so Mountain West is going to be like if the big conferences are going to be the Pac-16, the ACC 16, the Big 16, and the SEC will be the major four. And then if they do 4 other 16s, Mountain West will be the whole West 16. CUSA would basically be the SEC kind of 16-team conference. American being like the Big 12 counterpart, and then the American would be more like the ACC counterpart, and then the MAC would be the Big 10 counterpart. And so that's what I mean. I don't see a place really for the Big 12 in that, where a lot of these teams will probably end up going into CUSA, Texas and Oklahoma being absorbed with the SEC. Because that's what I think this whole, like, them both basketball going to the SEC might be, like, the start of that. And then, so it's easily you can just absorb them into the football schedule once the school gets used to that kind of travel. And there could be just like a big, like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they break it up. But we definitely didn't get a bowl. Texas Tech and TCU. I don't think any of the Texas teams go out west, though. Like, they're much closer to the Midwest and or SEC and the South. Iowa's staying in the Big Ten. They're not going to go ACC. West Virginia could. Iowa State, I could see going into the Big Ten. Because I think they used to be Oklahoma State. See, Baylor, Oklahoma State, I think those all stay in. Oklahoma State might end up in the SEC. I don't know. Derek Carr. What? I see. Iowa State, I think it'd just be, they could, but isn't it more natural just to get absorbed into the Big Ten with Iowa so they can preserve that rivalry as well? And it's the same travel schedule that there are. Like, all the Big Ten teams already are used to going to Iowa. So it's like, it's already within. In my opinion, like, travel schedule has a huge amount to do with it, where if they're already going to that area once a year, like, it's not a big deal to make it twice a year with some of those. If they're going to have 6, they're going to need to have 8 and 8. All those, the Big Ten, SEC, Pac-12, and ACC are all going to have 16 teams. I think 2024 was when they wanted to have it done by. So if we look, where's the conference standings? So I only have them to 12, or I have 14. I think I boosted them up to 14. Or no, I have 16. Big Ten leaders and Big Ten legends, 8 and 8. So I just brought in Iowa State and Purdue? Maybe not. Iowa State, Cincinnati, and I think I brought Maryland back. Because I added 4. So it would have been Cincy, Maryland. Was it Rutgers as well? Was it Rutgers ACC? Nah. Cincy, Maryland, and then Purdue? Like, I like this layout right here because it just makes a lot of sense, you know. Indiana. Purdue's in Indiana, so, again, schedule, like, travel-wise, it's all the same. Not going anywhere. You're not already going. Going to Ohio. The biggest stretch, I guess, is Maryland and Rutgers. These two could be swapped out for more Midwestern conferences. So, I mean, basically, ACC could instead add Maryland and Rutgers in there, and that would make sense for them. And then the Big Ten would be free to swoop up others from the Big 12, like Kansas. Kansas and Kansas State could end up in the Big 12 instead of. Maybe we'll do that. We can do that at the end of this offseason. So we could send Kansas and Kansas State to the Big 12 because that would make sense, or the Big 10. I mean, because that would make sense travel-wise. And then take Maryland and Rutgers and send them to the ACC. And then kick out who am I going to kick? Duke, maybe? Maybe Miami? Miami doesn't make sense for them to be in there. I mean, Miami really just got kicked out because they rubbed everyone the wrong way in the SEC. Like, there was actually a ban of Miami playing Florida because they talked so much shit and got into so many fights. Like, they refused to play each other. Yeah, I could kick out Louisville and send Louisville back to the Big Ten. We'll see. Let's get this season advanced. Duke and Miami. Miami is, and it's not like adding Rutgers and Maryland or like a boost to the. Louisville was initially in the American. Oh, I did get booted. Let's view it and find out why. Oh. Well, there it is. Here was the rise. And then the natties. And then the death penalty. And now we start anew. Don't do it here yet. Okay, the carousel. Shit. Michigan wants a head coach, huh? Jeff Castle. Wonder if anyone's gonna offer me. I like Cincy staying. UCF could go. But again, that's more Florida teams. I don't know. The OCD in me wants to like keep everyone in their own areas. Why? You're in Florida. Stay there. See, I'm not even up for this. I wonder who's gonna offer me. Trey Johnson, huh? Yeah, ACC does have two Florida teams. But that's what I'm saying. Should those teams just be in the SEC instead? Or is it just too much like, Like, that's kind of what the Big 12 became, was just a bunch of Texas teams. You know, it's got, like, North Texas, Baylor, Texas, Houston. It used to have Texas Tech. Oh. But I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing either, because Texas is so big and there's so much talent coming out of Texas that, you know, they almost need their own conference just for them. And it's almost like Florida needs their own conference. Because let's be honest, like, all the kids going to USF and UCF are D1 are big time school kids that just aren't smart enough to go to Florida or Florida State. Well, what else was surprising is I heard Florida State is like dilapidated now. Like, the dude, Memphis is the guy that just fixed Memphis and took Memphis on a run. I forget his name, but he's the new coach of Florida State now. But they kind of looked at him because Memphis didn't have a great program either, or great facilities, and it was kind of run down as well, and he had success there. So it was kind of like, oh, what they're looking for is somebody that can take Florida State's shitty facilities and still win with it. Which surprised me because, like, you know, I thought there would still be you know, carry over from the Bowden winning days, but apparently, like, it's fallen to shit. Gators to the ACC, huh? Also Pitt. Louisville is the outlier because they put together good squads every now and then. I mean, shit, Lamar Jackson went to Louisville. Teddy Bridgewater too, right? Didn't Bridgewater? Louisville had some good teams. Except didn't their head coach get fired for, like, sexual harassment or something? He got Me Too'd. Or it was something stranger than that, where he was, like, fucking the athletic director chick and doing a bunch of other heinous shit. Like, on the side, I think, of his wife. Yeah, Lamar's highlights from Louisville, too, are ridiculous. I just went back and watched those the other day. So crazy. Unfortunately, I think he's on the way down in the NFL. I think we are to see Lamar's peak. Oh, who's Cal State going to take for a head coach? Troy's head coach, Mike who? Oh, bye-bye, Cal State. We have 41 overall, 41 offense, 45 defense. And the prestige went down to 4-star. I feel like that's good because I took down those 2 defeated years, took down the prestige, and good luck rebuilding that, Mike Norvell. Yeah, Bobby Petrino. That's right. It's always the Italian guys that are doing the most publicly wrong stuff. Hey, Cuomo, what's going on? It's Petrino. Yep. Yeah, that's what happened. He was fucking the assistant, giving her shit. And then I think, yeah, he was all fucked up from the motorcycle crash. I think he was, like, on coke and booze and shit too. God, who is it? Are we gonna end up on the shit squad? Charlie Weiss Jr. Oh, that's the real Charlie Weiss's kid? Is Charlie Weiss Jr.? Charlie Weiss was a cool coach. Man, no one wants to give us a shot. Oh no. We're not even going to get a new head coach offer. Am I going to be demoted to a coordinator again? Crazy. That would kind of be fitting, though. Like, go along with the death penalty where I gotta, like... Oh. OC at USC, huh? I think we gotta take it. It's a 4-year. Or Auburn D coordinator. I mean, we're gonna go with SC offensive coordinator, I guess. Texas Dynasty got deleted, huh? Oh, it just totally corrupted out. Are you on PlayStation or Xbox? Okay. Just because I know PlayStation's buggy. It's more buggy than the Xbox version. You know what you can do is go in and download the created teams that you need, which is like Georgia Southern, and there's like a bunch of Appalachian State, Georgia Southern. You get those downloaded. I think there's like 4 or 5 to download to get all the latest. The head coach or coordinator dynasty. I mean, personally, I like delayed gratification, so I like going the coordinator route first. Oh, offensive coordinator upgrades, huh? Head coach Rob Sale, huh? What are we gonna run? Extension. Definitely not Navy. We're gonna run spread option. This is my shit. Coach info. Let's see what he wants to run. Fuqua. No, I don't want to see that. He likes to run what? 3-4. Off. Declaring as a junior, huh? Hey, buddy. Why don't we stay? You need that degree. He's leaving. All right. Best out of 3, huh? Heads OC, tails DC. Defense coordinator's tough, man. I have to say, it's a lot tougher than O coordinator, just because the way that it sims, like, you need to be making stuff happen on defense to ignite the offense. Oh, anyone got drafted from... Oh, nice. Cal State. No. Locked us out. I might not do the recruiting for they don't add points. Jesus. I can't even do anything with that, huh? Well, let's get him off the board. Is he a punter? Do we need this? Yeah, they don't have scholarships offered. $2,500 on both these, I guess. I'm gonna actually change this. Yeah, you get 10K in this off-season. So you can load up all 10K on one guy if you really want it, or spread it around. What the hell did I just want to do? Oh. Recruiting strategy. No, that's not what I want. Where is it? Strategy? Stupid. Coach Central? Oh yeah. Recruiting board assistants on. As a assistant or whatever. If you want Solar Chris, here I'll show you. Here's the settings for the hardcore. I don't know how hard you like the game to be. How hard do you like it, bro? But this is the user sliders. Yeah, and then if you want, I'll leave them up here so you can take them down if you're interested. And then CPU is beefed up as well, so they can actually run the ball and such. Do you want these or no? I'll just, if not, I'm going to advance. Oh, you're hitting the RB 2,500 times. All right, never mind, bro. Commits. And they did not have a good recruiting class. God. 44th. Ugh. Oh, position changes are my favorite. How about this? I'll only mess with the O, though. Ooh. A gem. What's his throw power, throw accuracy? Oh, look at that. He's going to start. Maybe. Maybe it's going to be Pat Hogan. '83 speed. They're like the same. Oh, he's so much more elusive. I mean, John Sharp. Oh, he's freshman backs. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's the red shirt. Sophomore. Fullback. Always got to check their man and zone coverage and be sure that they shouldn't be on defense like this guy, Mike Nash. How are we doing on D? Unless he can play free safety. He's terrible. Tight end game. Our new freshman tight end, IRL at USC, is nasty. Trig. Kid is a fucking beast. I said 2,500 because I was talking about the points allocation and the off-season recruiting. Left tackle. 6'2", 310. Six 292. Right tackle. Ugh, our line is thin. Right guard. We just don't have enough tackles. Good thing I got that guy to stay. Training. Ooh. The freshman's still going to start, I think. He's a scrambler. 74 speed. Maybe not. Maybe we got to play the redshirt senior. John Sharp, we'll be making you black. Or maybe not, though. He's kind of got white boy stats. 88 speed. He's number 45. Tough to tackle. Ooh, Billy Rust. That's nice. 84. That's not bad. We'll get a nice line. Good 3-4 setup too. Nice secondary. Okay. Squad's looking pretty good. Don't even need to cut. Oh, custom conferences. So here we go. So this is the question on whether we shake up the Big 12 and then kick Louisville out of the ACC back to the Big 12. Move Maryland and Rutgers over to the ACC. Maybe shuffle the SEC a little bit. Yeah, okay. Rutgers swap with K-State. No, let's fix that though. So I'm gonna go Purdue with Kansas and K-State with Northwestern or Nebraska. No, Minnesota. Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, maybe. Yeah, I like the look of that. Michigan, Michigan State, Indiana, Purdue, Cincinnati, Ohio, Penn State. Yeah, it's all pretty north. Okay, so now we need to swap Louisville for Maryland. And I mean, who else would go to the Big 12 from this? Virginia, Virginia Tech. This is all that East Coast. Unless we pull Wake Forest, Boston, Clemson. This is also New York. Like Rutgers can't be in there. I just don't know who we replace them with. What up, Numeric Binky? Just trying to shuffle these conferences a little bit. Maybe send got to pull somebody else from the ACC, but I don't know who I pull. Appalachian State, I guess. Where's Wake Forest? Wake Forest is in North Carolina as well. A lot of NC teams. Duke, North Carolina, Wake Forest. I mean, the obvious choice to me is to pull some of these Florida teams out and and then swap somebody from the SEC. But who's north enough for that? Tennessee? Missouri? Kentucky, maybe? Kentucky to the ACC? Because Kentucky's north enough, yeah? Yeah, it's got to be Kentucky. So let's swap Kentucky for Miami, and then Florida State for Rutgers. And then we boot UCF for Florida State. Okay, so this is sorted now. Louisville, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 12 there. Oh, UCF needs to swap with somebody though. And CUSA, I guess it's going back. What did I do? Shit. UCF cannot be in the Big 12. I screwed something up here. SEC needs to get... Okay, it is Florida State. Tennessee, Missouri. Maybe Missouri goes back to the Big Ten. For the Big 12, I mean. I don't know. I kind of just dismantled the ACC by pulling those Florida teams out. I mean, it looks more ACC-ish. I don't know if I care. Maybe this should just swap with this, though. Maybe Georgia Tech should be in the SEC. Is there anyone northern enough to go anywhere else? I mean, not really. Ole Miss, Vandy, and Tennessee, maybe. Maybe send Missouri and Tennessee to the ACC. We'll send Missouri to the ACC. Or Tennessee. Look at that. It's interesting. Boston College, Kentucky, Pittsburgh, Maryland, Rutgers, Syracuse, Tennessee, and Wake. And the SEC now absorbs Georgia Tech. Maybe Missouri goes to the Big 12. That's not so bad. Maybe South Carolina goes up to the ACC too? I don't mind that. Oklahoma and Texas, and then Memphis can go over. Let's do that. We're gonna go. We're gonna do this. and Texas and Oklahoma. That's rugged. That is rugged right there. Okay, so now I gotta just sort this nonsense. So CUSA, we're gonna go Memphis, UCF, and that's Louisiana. Middle Tennessee. That looks pretty rugged. Mac is fine. Mountain West. There's 10. SEC's a little ridiculous now, but kind of gutted the ACC some. Maybe not. Well, I'm gonna leave it for a minute. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. I'll get another sesh tomorrow, I think. Thanks for swinging by and watching. If this is your first time here, fucking A, you're awesome. And hopefully I'll be getting it a couple times a week on the weekends and get this dynasty going again strong. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.